So the family's been gone the whole week, which has been nice, but now I gotta clean up before they get here. I'll clean the rest up later. So I wouldn't usually call myself a shopaholic. I'm actually pretty cheap, actually. I don't really buy a lot of stuff. But man, I just spent a crap ton of money. And only, I guess I have expensive taste because I had to go buy some new shoes. Because, you know, when I go running, there's a lot of rocks on the trails because I like to go trail running. And it was really hurting my feet. So I had to go buy some new shoes. They say you should change your shoes every like 300 miles or something like that. I haven't changed my shoes for a while, so they're falling apart. And I'm using them for anatomy lab, so they get all kind of gross, because, you know. And also I got a new computer, because my old computer just wasn't cutting it for med school. My school, they broadcast, they like publish all of the lectures. So I want to be able to watch my lecture and have my notes at the same time and be able to actually see both of them. So I got a new computer for that. That's all I got though. My family's gone, so don't know what else to do. I could go running. Maybe I'll go running before. I'll go running later when it gets cooler. It's so hot outside right now. Alright, well, you know how I said I was going to go on a run? Well, I decided to go on a bike ride instead. And it smells like barbecue out here. I wish I had a barbecue right now. It smells amazing. Wear your helmets, kids. It may look stupid, but I would rather look stupid than be dead. Next level. Alright guys, so it's been a day. I've had some time to gather myself a little bit. So this week, week two, so we had our first test in medical school. And let me tell you, it was a doozy. Holy cow. When they say know everything, they mean know everything. I got a couple ideas about how I can alter the way I study, and hopefully next time I don't, you know, do awful. For example, here's my notes just from the past 2 weeks, and we didn't even have lecture every single day. I have 30 pages, so about 15 pages front and back of notes with pictures, and I felt like I couldn't like physically learn it fast enough. There was like, I needed to come up with a different way of learning, like repetition. Like I'm not usually a flashcard kind of guy, but this next section, upper limb, this next section I'm going to try to do something else. I'm going to try to like do this, but also make some sort of flashcards at the same time, or I don't know, something. I had to figure out a way. I cannot do it the same way again because I just couldn't learn it fast enough and keep it in my brain long enough. That's what this entire week's been about, just studying for that, preparing for that. So the test in medical school, this test that we just took, had two parts. It had a written portion and a practical portion for anatomy. So we're learning about the back, like I talked about last time. And not only like the muscles of the back, like nerves, vessels, what a normal back looks like, radiography. If you've never taken an anatomy in college, or I don't know, maybe even high school, I didn't take it in high school, I took it in college. But the way that anatomy tests work in medical school is pretty similar. They have about 25 bodies, and they have pins stuck on different structures inside the bodies, and you have 1 minute at each station, and you just 1 minute answer it, next station, and do that for 35 minutes as how many pins they have. Had our 20 bodies, they were all pinned up, we all walked in as a group, and had our little clipboard, writing down, crying a little bit probably, because you're like, oh, I wish I studied this. That was mostly the written exam though, man. Lots of crying after that. There's so much stuff in medicine. It is crazy how much stuff. Some cool things that I learned this week in medical school. DOs, doctors of osteopathy, they try to teach you how to use your, use a physical exam, physical touch to be able to find problems, find disease. So what we did for our little introduction here, we had to go and try to feel the difference between muscle, fascia, and bone. So fascia, if you don't know what that is, it's like the connective tissue between muscles. It's a way for muscles to slide past each other. Your biceps right here, there's a tendon right here, and if you let it go loose, and you have your tendon right here. You feel it. It's really loose. If you like put your arm on a table, rest your arm off on a table, really loose. But as soon as you tense it, it's rock hard. So that's one of the things that we did. Feel the difference between tendon and muscle. Feel your arm. You can like feel bone and feel fascia and feel muscle. And I'm not very good at it, let's be honest. I can't really tell right now. But hopefully in the future I can be able to tell. Then we had to feel like for the spinous process, the vertebrae, transverse processes on your neck and your back. So that was pretty cool. Just be able to like, I don't know, on a live person instead of someone that's, instead of a cadaver, feeling it on a live person. So that's kind of our introduction that we had to OMM, which is, I don't know, I thought it was pretty interesting. I'm ready to learn it. I think it'd be fun. But, I don't know, it's a little update. So I'm picking up my family. They were in Oregon the whole week. So I'm going to go pick them up from the airport. But yeah, that's about it for today. Next week, we're starting a next section of MSK, musculoskeletal. I think it's upper limb. So we're going to be learning a lot more about the muscles, nerves, innervations of the upper limb. So it should be pretty fun. I heard there's a lot more stuff to do, so next week is going to be even crazier. Alright, well, wish me luck. Have a good one. Talk to you later.